Hey, friend, I know how this feels. Waking up exhausted after multiple trips to the bathroom and feeling embarrassed by sudden leaks. I used to be constantly on edge, searching for a restroom whenever I was out. Then I discovered Better Woman. I was skeptical at first, but 2 months in, everything changed. I experienced improved bladder control, no more heart-stopping moments when I laugh or sneeze, less urge to go, deeper and more restful sleep. I finally felt like myself again, confident and in control. Better Woman is natural, effective, clinically tested, and trusted by women for over 25 years. Ready to take back your control? Head over to BeBetterNow.com to order your supply today. That's BeBetterNow.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed. Individual results may vary.
Officials have approved a permit for the transport of hazardous waste by rail. Meanwhile, that marijuana bill has died. Here's who's buying up those former big lots. Finally, it's Kisses vs. Peeps. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. State officials have approved a Keystone Cement permit that would allow for the company to transport hazardous waste by rail along the Monocacy Creek, reports the Morning Call. Something many people in the area have been vocal in their concerns about. They worry about the potential pollution risks to the creek these hazardous materials pose, as well as how a derailment of these materials would affect residents of neighborhoods close to the track. Said Watershed Association board member Jose De Jesus, quote, "If there is a derailment, you can ride off the Monocacy Creek from the point of a spill downstream for God knows how long." Keystone Cement on its end has said that moving the waste transportation from trucks on the road to the rail would reduce traffic and associated risks, as rail transport is statistically safer than road transport. The company additionally confirmed that it's regulated under the Federal Clean Water Act and has an action plan in place to protect the creek and general environment. The Cannabis Health and Safety Act died on Tuesday at the hands of a state Senate committee in a 3-7 vote, reports NBC 10. But it wasn't the idea of recreational marijuana that seems to be the cause. Those who voted against it actually are more opposed to the fact that it would be sold in state-run stores, unfairly locking out the private sector and small businesses. Explained State Representative Seth Grove, quote, "First and foremost, this was a bad bill. Even supporters of legalization had concerns, as it would empower the existing Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board, one of the most corrupt and poorly run state agencies, to regulate and sell recreational marijuana to adults at state-run stores similar to those which sell alcohol. Where the movement to legalize recreational weed in Pennsylvania goes from here remains to be seen." Big Lots filed for bankruptcy and closed hundreds of stores, including a bunch in Pennsylvania, many of which had their leases auctioned off, states PennLive. Now, here are some of the businesses moving into these former Big Lots: Ollie's Bargain Outlet, Tractor Supply, Ocean State Job Lot, and Goodwill. Who else might pick up some of these leases is still unknown. Unlike the marijuana bill, one that would make the Hershey's Kiss Pennsylvania's official state candy overwhelmingly pass the state house on Tuesday, says PennLive. But there's competition. Peeps. State Senator Lisa Boscola revealed plans to introduce legislation that would make those marshmallows the official state candy instead, due to their iconic look and, of course, Pennsylvania association. Who will win this battle for the ages? And who do you want to win? Let me know at todayinpa at PennLive.com. Happy Friday! To stay up to date over the weekend, visit PennLive.com. Also, please remember to rate this podcast and to share the Today in PA love around. Thanks ahead of time, and as always, thanks for sticking with us. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and Monday is another day of Today in PA.